What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here, taking a look at the Stokastic NFL DFS lineup generator for Thursday Night Football between the Cowboys and the Seahawks. In this video, I'm going to be looking at some DraftKings lineups. While you're coming in, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. If you haven't already signed up for the lineup generator, you can get it for $14.95 per week. The link is in the description of this video. It's going to include FanDuel lineups, DraftKings lineups, main slate, showdown. All of that is included in that $14.95 per week price tag. And of course, every single lineup you get in the lineup generator has been run through the Stokastic Sims. Any bad lineups thrown out, you're only getting long-term profitable lineups here in the lineup generator. All right, we're going to take a look at some DraftKings Showdown lineups. I'm going to do chalky lineups here. So we're going to get lineups that have high ownership cumulatively on the players, but going to try to find some that will still work for large field GPPs due to the structure of the lineup. I'm also just going to use standard projections here. You can choose whatever game script you want. That's what these 4 buttons are for. If you want to choose a game script that is different than where the game totals are, the line is here, you can do that. I'm just going to use standard projections though. All right, first lineup we have here. Yeah, this one's using 50,000 in salary and it's chalky. This is one that I'm going to pass on just due to the salary. It's obviously a great lineup, and we do have a low-owned captain here with Brandon Cooks. So I want to be clear about that. I just think this lineup is going to be duplicated a lot. So for that reason, I'm going to pass on this one. I'm going to try to find lineups that are duplicated less. All right, here's one that is going to be duplicated less. We've got Tony Pollard in the captain spot. We've got Cooks, Brandon Aubrey, the kicker, Cowboys defense. So we got a 4-2 Cowboys lineup. Then we have DK Metcalf and Jackson Smith-Njigba from the Seahawks. What I like about this one is it's leaving 2,100 on the table. So I don't think this one is going to be duplicated a ton. I think this is a lineup that, is going to projects pretty well, 79 fantasy point projection. And it is still just, despite having this high of a projection, still not going to be duplicated a ton because of the leaving the salary on the table. Also, no quarterbacks in this one. That's a little bit interesting. That'll bring down the ownership. Most lineups are going to have at least one quarterback. This one doesn't have any. So I like this lineup. I think this looks like a good lineup for a large field GPP. All right, now we have JSN in the captain spot, Geno Smith in there. So a little correlation there with JSN in the captain spot, Geno Smith in the flex. We've also got Colby Parkinson in here from the Seahawks. And then, of course, we have Dak with CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cook. So from a correlation standpoint, this one makes complete sense. We've got 2 stacks going on here, both quarterbacks, both paired with 2 pass catchers. I still really like this lineup because A, it has Jackson Smith-Njigba, just 6% projected ownership in the captain spot. And then we also have 1,800 being left on the table. Projects better than the last lineup as well. This one, 88.5 projection. This is a great lineup for a large field GPP. All right, now we have the kicker, Brandon Aubrey in the captain spot. We once again have no quarterbacks in this one. We have 3 pass catchers from the Cowboys and Brandon Cook, CeeDee Lamb, and Jake Ferguson. And then we also have Tony Pollard there from the Cowboys. And then our only bring back from Seattle is Jackson Smith-Njigba. We're leaving 2,200 on the table. So any one of these players could be upgraded to a player who's 2,200 more expensive. You're going to need Tony Pollard to outscore Dak here. You're going to need CeeDee Lamb to outscore Dak here. I believe Dak is too expensive to upgrade Brandon Cooks anyway. I think it's totally viable that both CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard can outscore Dak and Geno Smith obviously as well. So this to me looks like another great large field tournament lineup. So there's 3. I found 3 lineups that I think make a lot of sense for large field GPPs. Now I'm just going to go through, I'm going to save all these lineups and see what our final exposures look like so you can get an idea of who are some of the best plays on the slate, who are showing up the most in these plus EV lineups. And of course, it's still a relatively small sample size. I'm only going to be saving, let's see, I think I got 40 lineups there. Yep, 39. I guess I discarded one. So we got 39 lineups here. We got 51% Dak, 49% CeeDee Lamb, 38% each of Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and Geno Smith, 36% Tony Pollard, 33% Brandon Cooks, and then we drop down 31% Jake Ferguson, Zach Charbonnet, and then the bigger drops to Cowboys defense at 26%, and then a widespread of a lot of different players represented in these 39 lineups. All right, hit the like button if you have not already done so. Obviously, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys very much for watching, and good luck tonight.